see sinker, and then you see four-seamer. That's about four.
For the Cardinals. Something else too, Jim. This is a ground ball staff. It's Michaelis ready to go, and we are underway. Turns it loose, high fastball, strike one. Didn't mean to, and that's a foul ball. His foot barely in close.
Pretty close to being an out.
Breaking ball, bang, foul. And Acuna,
where it's stuck out so much in my mind.
That's why he's a superstar among outfielders.
You could be in center field for 3 days and not catch a fly ball, but he's dove and caught a ball. He's thrown a guy out the plate.
That's his speed. He was sniffing base hit.
See what he did right there? Again, like he did yesterday.
Day game after the night game. Matt Olson with a tough night last night for Atlanta. Out of play foul. One good sign for Miles, getting the ball on the ground, talking with Ollie Marmon.
But also still pretty
down for a bait. Around second on his throw, comes in, misses the cutoff man, and Acuna. And still nobody out. A strike to Austin Riley, who has punished the.
Oh my gosh. It's just fun to watch, you know, developing. And as he's turning around second base, I thought to myself, he's got a chance to score here just on where that ball was. It was 2 steps to the first base or second baseman's right. And he beat it out. And I thought, you got
scored first again. And he serves that out of play foul. Still 1-2.
Wind.
Up the middle. Up Olson around third. A score. 3 straight Braves cleanup hitter. And he jumps on one and skies it foul for a strike. Acuna in this series. Ball and a strike. Nicholas with his 17th pitch. To right. Kerr is there. And George the play for
Goldie.
Harris on the ground. Riley's going to go first to third. Harris with a big is going to stop. And Albies the hitter. He lets her rip. Strike one. Cardinals. Ball one, strike one. Third time in this series. Runner at first goes. Swing and a miss. Kisner's throw will be way late.
Ow.
Not going to happen. Fulton's there. Riley's tagging. Here's the throw. It is going to be close. And
sometimes you hope it's going to get there, and sometimes you have to just make sure it's going to get there. You know, it's like.
Ozuna had a good spring. He's gotten out of the gates very.
Call it a day.
And a 4-pitch walk.
1-0 to do.
Rosario, the 8th man to hit.
That's been quick damage too. I mean, look,
Rosario right on top of the plate. Strokes that to first, and that'll retire the side. 8 come to the plate.
8 games of 10 hits or more. So there's a lot of thump left in this Cardinals lineup.
Block for that matter. The pitch is outside. Ball 3.
I can't help but to think there's got to be some.
He's off to a 308 average and a strike.
Now you're looking for a heater and a jacket.
To Olson at first. There's one. And there's 2.
We got to get the big hit and push some runs across the board.
You know, that big league prep we did before the game paid off. Salvage game 3. And a strike.
Oh. Before. I like that.
Ouch. Goldschmidt hit on the left arm with a 2. Continues. Yank foul at third. Strike one.
It's going well. He can hit. He hits everything.
That ball sharply hit. And the flip to second will.
Screaming out of the dugout for good reason, I would imagine.
From one shortstop to another. And Arcia.
Goldie were out of the zone. So now you know that you have a little issue. You can't just start yelling if you don't know for sure.
That looked to clip the corner. Going from first to the plate. Now remember, he had a good secondary lead. That one called a strike.
Kind of hitter. He was 4.1 from the right side. And so you usually 2/10. Makes it a tough play for Tom. He doesn't have a chance to get set or get the ball in his hands to make a good throw.
There's a good pitch. And of course, in the game last night,
Disrespectful to anyone. I think it was a bad play all the way around, not just Tyler.
Look at that ball, back spun to straightaway center. Pop up on the next pitch by Austin Riley. This one will stay in play in foul ground.
Grandfather a little bit more, the more you talk, and if you're a little hoarse at the beginning of the year. Yes.
Nolan Gorman leads off.
I like Grandpa. You know, you get to give him back, like they always say. But they call me Papa.
Well, that's nice.
You see him every day.
Yeah. Nolan Gorman back in the lineup. He's off to a good start at the plate. Didn't get a cutter. 2 balls. How about the approach of Nolan Gorman at the plate, Jim?
I told him, I said, your son's doing a great job. He's one of those guys that I could hit. I don't know what you mean by middle in. It took me a long time to be able to do something with it. Normally, a lot of young players, you see a fastball and you just want to hit it. You'll pull it. It took me a few years to learn that. I mean, a few years, like until I was like 28, 27, 28.
On the ground, Albies, a step to his right.
Tell you what, I've been impressed, and I'll be the first one to say this. Has gotten back to just doing a very nice job with his plate.
.com/CC auctions to bid. Let's see if he can finish off d'Arnaud. Not with that one. That's back into the seats. Had 6 innings pitched in the WBC. Gets a ground ball to short. Edman will fire to first. Coach likes that as Harris hits, and a swing and a miss. Harris in this series.
Oh, what? I mean, what, 22, 21? Then Acuna every day to learn from.
Perfect pitch.
Yeah, and he's going to have his. Grass, and so that's not has anything to do with the shift. That's all for the second baseman to have more range.
How did 6 hits, and Ozuna didn't get that. Strike 1. So 1-2. And a breaking ball ends a Braves threat in the. And inside ball 1. That is an
common sense, you know.
Edman swung at the first pitch, and on a Dewey.
Tommy hit the first pitch.
That launched, but Rosario with his orange shoes will have no Cardinals offense. He was later erased on a double play ball. To first, and right at the bag, Matt Olson will have an easy.